All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Once again, here we are, Beef and Sender, bringing you coverage of Losers Bracket Round 2 from HoN Tour Season number 2. God, Sender, this game is insane. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Team Excellent, Too Much Sugar, all tied up at 1-1. I think I might have taken too many of the anti-congestion medications, man. I'm seriously feeling a little bit lightheaded right now. I might die.
So kind of interesting. We have Bassett's banning the Tempest and Parasite this game, and going for the first pick Engineer, which is understandable, the strongest support in the game right now, and he'll lane in a really strong dual lane or tri lane, depending on what they go with. And Moon, he picks up Keeper pretty early. Usually the hero's been passed up recently over here, like Lodestone, Engineer, maybe kind of two heroes that get picked over it. But it'll probably be like a long lane Keeper, so it should be fine in their lineup. You can pretty much put Keeper in almost any lineup.
Yeah, he'll almost always fit into those lanes pretty easily. Now, this does leave Ophelia available here. They had success with the Keeper of the Forest Ophelia combination in the last game. And we'll see if tmsR does want to try that one out once again. With that being said, you know what? I mean, is there any reason for them to not at least try this Ophelia combination again? Ophelia. Evidently, Moon Meander does not think so.
I would like to see more push with it, though. I mean, they won the last game, but I think more of like an all-in mid-game strat could be nice. Maybe like the Mented Shaman, just run the 5-man, push some towers real hard. And they go Pestilence. Pestilence is good with Lodestone, but I don't really like it against Ophelia Keeper. You have a lot of minions, and that's kind of annoying for Pestilence in the early game. Keeper, you have the armor, you have the root, which isn't. Pestilence will be good once you gets a lot of farm up, but if tmsR could just run the early train, like go DS here, and Pestilence won't really do much in early game team fights.
Oh, Pestilence is going to go short lane against Keeper of the Forest. And then he's going to crush Keeper.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
the beef prediction for the drafting phase.
Alright. Very insightful.
Huh?
Very insightful.
Thank you.
Is Pestilence really a big keeper, though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And Pestilence is going to get level 6 first, and then he's going to crap on Keeper some more, force Keeper completely out of the lane.
Okay.
That's the beef prediction for this game. So, I mean, what is tmsR now going to do to try to combat that? They might maybe try to dodge that lane, which is a less than favorable lane matchup here, and they will pick up a Bubbles. So it now could be a Bubbles that might be in that long lane, which will fare considerably better against a short lane Pestilence. But of course, you could always put the Pestilence in the middle lane as well, or even stack him a little bit of regen in that long lane, or babysit him in that short lane. I don't know. There's a lot of potentials.
Probably Bubbles solo mid, Keeper long lane. I don't like the Bubbles pick up for the reason that it's telegraphing your entire strategy. Basically, now they're gonna pick a carry and they're gonna pick a support, and whether they right click Mage Bane, which is a pretty good right click. Mage Bane's pretty good against Lodestone in lane with the mana burn.
Yeah, that could do very, very well. Of course, Lodestone with a relatively small mana pool and the recent changes that they made to him, making his rocket drill cost an additional 20 mana, I think. Certainly less than ideal for a Lodestone to be going up against Mage Bane. Now, the bans coming out from Bassett's here, banning out Monkey King and Rally. These are some interesting ones because, like you said, I mean, this broadcasts pretty effectively what they're going to be going for with probably one more carry and then support. These are interesting bans. I mean, maybe a Monkey King could fit that role, but Rally seems like it's kind of out there. Maybe.
Yeah, there's no way they're picking Rally in this lineup. It would never work. Ever. But the Dark Lady ban, I think he bans it because he wants to pick Mage Bane. He doesn't want like Dark Lady versus Mage Bane, but you're kind of telegraphing that, so I would have saved it for the last ban. Or just not banned it at all because Team Excellent probably will not pick Dark Lady.
And they could, but they probably won't. Could be
Now,
going for a short lane carry and then having Pestilence Engineer there in that middle lane. And I mean, if they do go something like the defensive dual lanes here with the Lodestone Suicide, that could set up two very effective farmers for Team Excellent, and then go for maybe like a mid-game carry type strategy rather than having to deal with the annoyance that is a possible mage lane pick here. But we'll see. Final ban is going to be Master of Arms coming out of Moon Meander, trying to eliminate that very, very strong hero. And Brodak's going to be up with the first pick here. And they're not going to go for any junglers because they're all banned. So it's going to be either an aggressive tri lane or defensive dual lanes, right, Sander?
you could go War Beast. It's still pretty strong, but the thing with War Beast is you have to be really good at jungling with it. You have to get a fast level 6, otherwise your impact is pretty minimal, and it takes you a while to recover and farm.
You know what I think I've decided I want? A Legionnaire.
Legionnaire? That...
Because there's no aggression potential whatsoever out of tmsR in the early game stage, and once Legionnaire gets that portal key, jumps into a ton of Ophelia minions, they kill everything.
True. Ophelia Keeper. Please. I wonder if they pick Mage Main here, or if they're gonna save it. I might like to see them just pick it right away. Also, Team Excellent could do a tri-lane with Tort NG Pestilence on the offlane.
Yep.
If they wanted to, but we'll just have to wait and see. But their last pick will pretty much tell us if it's a tri-lane or dual lanes.
Yeah, definitely. Or if it's gonna be Legionnaire.
Maybe they just pick Empath, pick DS.
Interesting. If that's supposed to be in the Luna.
The Luna.
Wow.
It's rude.
Silhouette.
Okay, it's tri-lane for sure. You don't pick Silhouette otherwise. Like, they want a really strong short lane solo.
Yeah, absolutely going to be a tri-lane coming out here, and so I mean, an engineer torture. Wait, what? I think Pew's joking, but it's really hard to tell with Pew.
It is really hard to tell with Pew. We won't know until the game's underway.
Yeah, we actually will not know because this is completely up to Pew. If he wants to dick over tmsR.
Like, Shams disconnected from the game. Is this gonna be a Shams? Oh, they weren't happy maybe with Okay, never mind.
I swap it. So I mean, if it is a Demented Shaman, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like they're gonna be trying to babysit with the Legionnaire.
They just have no counter push.
They have extremely minimal counter push. I think Pew is gonna remake. I have a feeling. This is a second beef prediction here.
Aren't they friends? Like, I thought Pew likes them.
There we go. Okay. To remake. See, second beef prediction worked out. The first beef prediction is...
What was the first one? I kind of ignored it.
I can't remember either. I said it was going to be a short lane Pestilence against Keeper of the Forest.
Oh, yeah, you were a little off. It's going to be a tri-lane.
And then I called Legionnaire, so I'm 1 for 3 on beef predictions.
Yep. Yeah, beef you own.
Thanks,
but the Luna pick, I might have preferred Glacius just because the Luna Stone's rather weak. You want more locked on when you're picking Mage Main, but a Luna's still a fine hero, but they don't... The thing is, they're also not really going to utilize the red snipe on the power throw. The redstone will be really useful, but they're not going to get the ganking potential from it with their lineup.
Welcome back. What can I interest you
Sender, have you seen this Mortraxus?
Yeah.
He looks pretty cool. I mean, he's kind of weird, but I like him. Where'd he go?
Have you seen the new Pyro skin? It's pretty sick.
Ultra?
Yeah, I played it the other day and I was like, oh, I don't know. Either I just like the animations, the cast animations when I was playing it.
Oh, okay. Did they do new cast animations?
It just felt different. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I need to play it more. Maybe I was crazy, but it just felt... Cool. I liked playing this skin.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I suppose I should join this game.
Cool. You have like a flamethrower, and kind of thing. Going
Kind of
for
reminds me of Boba Fett. Honestly,
yeah.
reminds me a lot of Boba Fett, and I like that because I'm a big fan of Boba Fett. Thoughts?
No, I like it. I agree.
Sender, who's your favorite character from the Star Wars universe?
I don't know. Obi-Wan's pretty cool.
Obi-Wan's pretty great. I'm a big fan of Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're underway.
You're just not even going to call me on that, Sender?
Nah, I'm gonna let it be. Man, I'm gonna let it be.
You
You're
call me
delusional.
on living at home with my
You're
mom and
delusional
casting
today.
from my
I'm
room, but you
nice.
don't call me on being a Jar Jar Binks fan?
Nah, I mean it's different. You can be a nerd on the side in Star Wars. I don't care.
Wow.
But you know the best part about Captain's Mode, when you remake games, this is so much faster. Oh,
And
JK.
till that happens. So, it is Legionnaire. I was right.
I think Hellborn team is a better team through the picks. Just saying.
Absolutely.
I mean, Legion team has the best support hero in the game. They got the best soul mid in the game in Thunderbringer.
Thunderbringer's really strong. Like, why don't we see more Thunderbringers, Sender?
Hello, I am Pebbles of Luna mid. Oh, hi, I'm Thunderbringer. Oh, I'm dead.
So you're saying we should see more Thunderbringer?
If you want to see an 0-5 Thunderbringer by 10 minutes, sure.
Nope. Thunderbringer Nymphora, thank you. Come on, Justice League used to run that before they lost Bag in a Box.
Yeah, and then the Ophelia guy with oh shit. Oh, I wanted to see that.
No
level
remake?
4.
Oh no.
They were level 1 conquering.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Fun. Now I'm trying to think of who my favorite character in the Star Wars universe is. I'm not sure.
You said Jar Jar Binks or whatever,
I
man.
hate Jar Jar Binks. Guy's the worst.
You can't lie to me like that.
Guy's the worst. I'm trying to think, man. Boba Fett's pretty far up there. Who else? I don't know, Sender. Do you think we're gonna actually do this appropriately this time?
Yeah, I believe. Bassett's faith in Bassett's for sure.
Same. Okay, let's pray here. Need a moment of silence. Okay, made it through the first picking phase. Sender, I think this is the run. Sender, I think this is the run. Alright, enough of that.
If tmsR call lanes correctly and put their mage bean in a lane where he'll be able to get free farm. Because if they can do that, they should be in a pretty good spot to get his green cleaver up and just get a lot of farm on him. But you know, if he goes versus this 2v3 lane with Ophelia, we'll have, I don't know, not that much presence because they'll have camps blocked. It's gonna be quite a bit of a suffer for him to get his green cleaver up or battle. What's it called? Green cleaver, right?
Cleaver.
Green cleaver.
Used to be called Runebacks.
While still we'll probably get free farm in a short lane versus a bubbles or no, a keeper.
Well, I don't know. This Mage Bane, I think he's not gonna have too good of a time.
No, it's gonna be suffer.
It really is. Pestilence is gonna
it.
crush him.
Let's see.
Man,
They got
Sender, I was trying to play a video and I screwed up the audio, and the audio didn't go through stream. And I'm sad.
It's unfortunate.
It really
And they're
is.
dodging. I think they're gonna try to dodge and put keeper top.
I like that decision.
Yeah, but the thing is, excellent might just run defensive dual lanes and suicide the lodestone, which does not.
I don't know. I think excellent. They definitely have the power in this situation to try to adapt their lanes, and they should be able to have the stronger lanes as a result of this Ophelia in the jungle. But with the power of Keeper of the Forest and Bubbles, I mean, those are two heroes that should be able to survive in most situations, and looks like we will be running the aggro tri-lane, so not going to try to fall back into the defensive dual lanes. And when they see Keeper of the Forest up here, I think they're going to be a little bit sour about this. You know what this will set up, though? Is going to be the Pestilence versus Keeper of the Forest matchup.
It actually will, because they're gonna rotate.
Yeah, it's going to be 2v1 for a little while, and then they're going to drop a ward and leave Pestilence to suicide against his Keeper. And Pestilence is going to be level 6, and then Keeper's just going to get crapped on.
Not in that capacity, but yes, we'll get the matchup probably. You already have Engineer rotating middle, and Tort's leaving now. The thing is, by the time they get bottom, Mage Bean's probably just gonna be like, oh, teleport top. Or they might contest it because they'll have Ophelia creeps.
Yeah, I think that they actually might. The Ophelia minions right now, at least, gonna be maybe messing around with the Engineer. Misses the Minotaur stun, and now Ophelia is gonna have to run away with those boots. That could have been a significant amount of damage put out. Nice power throw catching too, but this Minotaur gonna be used more for harassment than anything else. And Shams unfortunately isn't gonna be able to farm the best now that the rotation has come in from the Engineer and the Torture. And damn, look at that gore from Pestilence, man. He is just trashing Keeper of the Forest.
Yeah, but Keeper has armor, and he has Nature's Veil, so he should be fine. I think?
Not even close.
No? You serious, Beef?
Yeah. I'm 100% serious. As soon as Pestilence starts using his mana,
let's come back
Keeper of the
in 2
Forest will
minutes.
die.
Everyone do say Pestilence wins, okay?
I say Pestilence wins. Yeah. And if Ophelia does not come back up here, Pestilence will crush this lane by level 4.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on it. Silhouette's actually doing a great job of farming here in the bottom lane, sitting at 7-1 currently. And that's really good for going up against an aggressive pseudo tri-lane. But here comes Aluna and Ophelia off to the side. The power throw is going to miss. Magebane, unfortunately, isn't going to have the best farm down here just because of the lane position. But should be able to farm all right. Not exactly going to be free farm, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they could TP top right now and just get free farm on Magebane. Which, no, they're committing to us.
I feel like Brodix 5 level is failing me right now. Oh my god. Yeah, Keeper of the Forest is crushing.
I told you. Come on, Beef.
Stop. Oh, Bubbles is actually going to get a kill on the lodestone here in the middle.
Nope.
No! Chugging that bottle. Having to sip it twice, so he is going to need to fly out some regen here momentarily. And there is the bird coming on over.
Ooh, Invis on Bubbles, maybe you'll get a gank on the top lane.
Oh, Lodestone's actually runs directly into Ophelia and gives up first blood. I don't know what that decision was from Bassett. It's now Ophelia going to be running into Torture. This Minotaur will actually run down Tort pretty effectively. There's the health potion going to be applied. Ophelia is going to cancel that one. And the Minotaur might actually be able to turn this one around and get the kill. Minotaur stops. It's now going to be completely up to Ophelia. And one more auto. Going hard. But not hard enough. So Torture is able to make it all the way home.
And Magebane's TPing top. Alright.
And Pestilence has done a great job in this lane, though. Now he's going to die, unfortunately.
Could have actually killed him.
He's actually tried to turn it around. He's trying to get this gore off, man. It's insane. Oh, Lodestone taking a lot of damage here in the middle lane once more. Power throw going to go out. So Team Excellent, their solos are not necessarily doing the best. Pestilence is remaining pretty much even with Keeper of the Forest. Needs to be very careful up here. If Keeper does hit level 6, his Pestilence will be in a lot of trouble. Damn, look at that gore. Doing work.
I've never seen a Keeper babysit a Mage Man before.
They're trying to get level 6 on Keeper and then set up a kill on Pestilence.
You can just go to the jungle right now. Yeah.
He's doing. Oh, Bubble's taking some damage here in the middle lane. Nice head smash, and the turret is going to be enough. So Slicks goes down in the middle lane. Great job by Bassett and Fine to actually set that one up. And this is going to give a lot of space to Silhouette in the bottom lane, but up top, Torture and Pestilence were able to combo down Mage Bane.
Yeah, that's definitely not the start they need right now. Bubble's still not level 6, Keeper's still not level 6, Ophelia's stuck at level 3. They don't have the farm on their heroes to really do much right now. They need to sit on the lanes a little bit before they can start being active in this game.
And I've got to say, Nox on this Silhouette has done phenomenally at this point. 300 gold per minute, and is actually going to get gone on by Silhouette now. Nox going to turn around and man up. Will get the kill into Bubbles before he goes down. That's not what you need to have happen here. Slicks dying 2 times in a row. He's not content with that one as Luna goes down in the top lane. Moonmander going to take some significant damage as well. The roaming engineer and Torture are doing work.
Yeah, indeed they are. And these are the kills that tmsR just can't afford to give away. They need to just not die till they get their farm and levels up on their heroes. Then they can start setting up moves, but they just gotta cut the bleeding a little bit, and they should be fine. But they do need to get this Mage Man a lot more farm. He's only 250 GPM right now. He's not even going to be able to go straight Rune Cleaver, so he's going to be behind the Silhouette in terms of farming capability.
I'm just reading chat right now. Evidently people thought that there was a game going on when we were talking about Star Wars. I'm like, no. That's not a thing. Like, they were definitely in a remake. A couple of remakes at that. Moonman are definitely still having trouble there in the top lane. Bubbles does grab an invis, but unfortunately not level 6 just yet. Needs to try to get that. Damn, that level 3 head smash from Lodestone doing so much damage. And Silhouette still having a good time in the bottom lane. 300 gold per minute. Pestilence farming pretty damn well up top himself. And has the apprentice robes on the ground here. Not so much as a taunt as to get additional mana, percentile mana, when using that mana potion. Middle lane, Bubbles is going to sidestep a keg, but not going to be fast enough or important enough as Lodestone and Engineer once again get a kill. And this is what I'm talking about. The roaming dual lane right now is doing really a lot of damage. Really shutting down the solos here.
Yeah, they just can't afford to die this much because the thing is they need to kick off the Pestilence from the top lane so allow Benjamin to get total free farm. His farm is increasing right now, but it does need to improve quite a bit if he wants to carry this game against the Silhouette, who is a not total free farm, but 300 GPM, which is good enough from laning stage. I would like to see Slicks go top, though. I don't know, he keeps going to this trap middle of dying and dying. And
he's got level 6 now. I think he just hit level 6 in the last few seconds, so I completely agree. Setting up a kill on this Pestilence is as easy as dropping a Kelp Field and a Root, and then having Mage Bane do some damage with Luna being there, and maybe an Ophelia coming over. So, as easy as bringing 5 players to the top lane. So I'd like to see them at least try to shut down this Pestilence. Moon looked like he almost wanted to try to disjoint the bugs, but I'm not sure if it works like that.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Does it? Okay.
You can dodge it with like Hag Blink. It's the same thing as Mage Bane, so I'm pretty sure the mechanic's the same.
Well, alright then. Mage Bane is sitting at pretty much 0 armor. Pestilence trying to close distance. Has a double damage available if he wants to use it. Oh, they're going to go for a Luna. No boots, and there's a 1-second stun. forcing a TP up top. This is going to be Bubbles coming in. Ophelia is there as well, but with a couple of, or one Vagabond leader that is, maybe doesn't have the damage necessary to bring down this Pestilence. It's sitting at over 1,000 life with a mana battery.
And that comes down to the lane where the few placed when they rotated up back up there. So just good warding. You know, it's cost them a death or two on the top lane. Or, I mean, save them from a death or two. Right now, Keizu's just farming the jungle out when it's pushed into Silhouette's tower. Then he goes back to lane when Silhouette pushes it out. So he's farming pretty effectively, using his time well.
Well, Keizu definitely trying to get that farm there in the bottom lane, but Silhouette going to be pushing down this tower in just 1 second. And, I mean, for 4 players being up on top of this Hellborn side of the map, Pestilence is still getting a lot of farm, and the resource advantage is starting to tilt pretty significantly in favor of Team Excellent. But, oh, there's a TP in the bottom lane. Mageman going to come down here for the farm and the deny.
Oh, Invis Rune on Lodestone. He's channeling the ultimate. This could be a kill on Mageman.
Not able to get the position fast enough, and Mageman does actually blink on out of there as well. So, that's that. Keep the Forest probably going to get locked down here. There's the keg as well as the turret. Going to be able to clean up some minions as well. Up top, deep dive coming in. They grab a Luna, and it looks like they will get out of there. Torture not echoing the tower. Actually coming within 1 hit from being killed by the tower. Pew. But he'll survive, no problem. And now that experience and gold advantage tilting even more in favor of Team Excellent. They're really going to be relying on tmsR's Magebane to bring them back into this one, getting that split push going, and just his ability to farm everywhere on the map if they want to really come out on top for this one.
Yeah, but he can't farm right now. He doesn't even have a ring of health. And, I don't know. Ophelia's coming in for the flank. Maybe they can kill the Pestilence.
They're going to try, but Magebane is taking a lot of damage himself. Yeah, here comes the flank. Pestilence should be dead right here, and in fact, she will. Shams gets the serial killer streak by dropping the Ophelia's Judgment right on top of Pestilence's little spiked forehead. And, well, that was a very, very necessary kill. This is going to buy space for Moonmeander to farm. They've got the lane ward down already, and he's even going to be working on a jungle camp. Maybe waiting for a potion.
He was waiting for the storm to be off.
We'll be sent to town, actually. So, get sent to town, and gonna regen on up, TPing back out in just a moment here.
So, they're not
has no
keeping
take
up on this
cover
top
again.
lane.
Xender.
Yeah.
Don't like take cover
I don't know.
anymore, I guess.
They just want the mana build. Okay, he has it now. They just... Most Bubbles players like to get level 2. It's the skills in so much better from level 1 to level 2. But they re-engage the dual lane top. What they really need to do on tmsR is they need to not allow them to be able to do this. They need to kill them right away. And we have a light brand at Nox. He's going the Chessie build. Well,
I'd like to see a Searing Light coming out of this.
Yeah, of course. He's not gonna go Dawnbringer. He's gonna go Searing Light, maybe Energizer, maybe Whispering Home. But it's a good farming tool. It allows him to use the jungle, and they don't really have anyone else that can use the jungle, so it's a pretty good first item pickup.
Yep. So Searing Light coming out of that one to be expected. Dawnbringer not so much, but we'll see. It is Nox. And I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No, it's pretty bad. You want lifesteal.
No, not as first item, but I mean, eventually, maybe.
I guess you have to sell it. You'd have to sell the Ice Brand in the late game.
Or just toggle your.
No.
Oh, that was an interesting route.
Keeper.
Keizu trying to make sure that he got away right there, and he was already well and free in the clear. Uphill tree, OP. Agreed. So far, Lodestone 0 for 3 on those Shadow Storm combos. But is at least generating pressure with them. And speaking of generating pressure, this is going to be 4 players with the Hellborn team up in the top lane. The old 14-minute long lane tower pushes. Mageman's going to take a lot of damage here. Ophelia Heal having to be used immediately. And this might actually set up a defense for the Legion team. Yeah, they got 4 players here. The 5th going to be TPing in. There's the Rocket Drill stun onto 2. The Kelpfield going to be caught out as well. Ophelia going to go down. Did blow the Astrolabe right before dying. Luna with no boots. Going to be the next casualty here. And that looks like it should be it. So, nice defense. They'll get the deny on that one and should even be able to get the tower up here in the top. Oh, nice take cover from Bubbles. That's paying off. 1 point wonder.
Yeah, making that push without a keeper is pretty questionable. However, it's not that bad because it does open up Moon a little bit space to free farm in this bottom lane. He should be able to get a couple waves uncontested. But yeah, I would have preferred them to wait for the next keeper to make that push. But yeah.
In this case, keeper trying to do a little bit of split pushing on his own. Moon gonna start one in the bottom lane as well, and that did force out a TP, so Moon is going to get considerable amount of damage onto this tower until somebody does choose to rotate on down here. Unfortunately, still, I mean, not even close to that Rune Cleaver. Just going to be finishing up his Sustainer right now, so it puts him about 24 minutes away. Probably going to be looking at something like a 20-minute Rune Cleaver Steam Boots, which is by no means ideal. And there's Moon having to TP back up into the top lane now to continue on his farming. Lodestone and Pestilence are trying to catch him out. And Pesty does have a double damage bottled with a portal key. If he can actually set something up here, that would be fantastic. Gonna go directly onto a Luna. Keg is going out as well. And easy peasy kills onto a Luna.
And there'll be a dead tier 1 tower mid. I think though tmsR should be able to trade. Yeah, they already got the tower. So good job by Shams. Trading 1 for 1 in a Luna is okay for them. They just want to trade because they don't want a team fight. So if they can trade towers and give away a support kill, it's about best case scenario for them.
Certainly. And well, there's that tower in the middle lane. Oh, they're gonna catch Ophelia right here. A couple more autos, but no, she gets the Astrolabe off, even saving the Ophelia's gift. And that's a really, really good decision that I feel like a lot of players would have just panicked and hit the Astrolabe as well as the ultimate there on Ophelia. Great job from Shams to actually hold on to that one. That's a much more important cooldown.
And Keizu got some considerable damage on the bottom tower in the meantime. So, did he get dusted? I think he did. He might actually fall to this Pestilence.
He did. Pesty gonna come on in right here. Not gonna go for the
brilliant juke.
Nice. Great job by Keizu. And is able to get out of there. This is going to put the bottom tower into deny range, though. So, going to be going for that one. Hopefully, they will get the deny in this one. Last time, not denying. Did open up Ophelia to get the tower with the creep.
And now Moon got a lot of damage on his top tier 1. You can force rotation from Pestilence.
The split push.
And, you know, tmsR is still behind, but these are the kind of moves they need to make happen. Now, Mage Main is nearing the Rune Cleaver, and then once that, he'll have his next item in like 5 minutes. And then, you know, the thing is, Team Excellent can't really push base if tmsR don't fall too far behind.
Yeah, gonna be relying on picks and really just kind of a war of attrition rather than anything else to break into that base. And looks like Excellent still isn't denying this bottom tower. I hope that they're aware.
The keeper dogs are gonna get it because it's pushing.
Yeah.
And Nox is nearing there. He's probably gonna get it in time.
Yeah, Silhouette should get there in time. Going to go for the no. Okay.
They just want the tower alive.
If Keeper actually invises in right here and gets the root and kills off Silhouette, that could be gigantic.
No, he won't. He's gonna get it the cooldown in time. He's waiting for his next minions. Did it a little bit.
And there's the power throw. The root comes in the tower. He does actually get out of there with Silhouette. And
how greedy is he gonna be though? You have an invis rune. Okay, he's porting now.
Bubbles coming in.
He's gonna use the illusion though, which is pretty smart. He's gonna go back to farming right away.
Not if Bubbles kills the illusion. Oh, yeah, Dust gonna be going off right there. They do catch Bubbles, having to shell surf away, and now Bubbles trying to get out of there. Pestilence is not able to close the distance quick enough to actually get an impale off right there.
But they force a lot of teleports. Mage Main might get a lot of damage on his top tier 1.
He sure will. Rune Cleaver going to be finished up by him right about that 20-minute mark, which is not
It's
terrible.
actually gonna be a tower kill, unless Engineer Ports. Okay, it does. Never mind, but it's still considerable damage, and then in like a couple minutes it will be a tower kill. Yeah, so if this 5k lead can stay 5k for another 20 minutes, tmsR should be in a pretty good spot. Because Magebane, you know, it is Magebane, he is pretty good in this like mid to late game, especially because Silhouette isn't going for the Nullstone. The Magebane's, what's it called? Mana Rift will do quite a bit of damage to him.
Oh, Keeper of the Forest in some trouble. Pestilence did get in there. There's the rocket drill. No Shatterstorm going to be used, and Keeper might survive for a little while. Never mind. Here comes Nox, throwing in those big autos with the Searing Light and the Portal Key, looking to get active. And this is what I'd like to see from Silhouette. She's not going to sit back and try to split push and farm against Magebane. Gonna try to use that early farm that she's got back to remain active, take some map control here, and then try to take the fight to them now before Magebane can get big.
But Magebane does have his Runic Cleaver, so he should be able to power farm from here on out. If he can get he needs a Geobane to get rid of the Pestilence Swarm. If he can get that item, it'll be a pretty big pickup.
Oh, Bubble's gonna go down in the middle lane. Did die pretty dang hard for the Torture, and was able to get the kill with the Kelp Field cooldown, but giving his life up did force a couple TPs once more, and this should maybe set up for Magebane. No! The Swarm is applied here, and Pestilence going to be going on in, maybe looking for a gore. Not able to close the distance and get that last hit. Did he get rid of his hatchet? No.
No, he still has it. Oh,
Does he?
Pestilence? Yeah, he does not have it.
He needed a hatchet right there. Guess he's
That was his
valuing a
TP slot.
Yeah. No, it makes complete sense to get rid of the hatchet at that point, but I always get sad when I see carries get rid of their hatchet really nice and early. Hatchets are your friend, man. So what does Nox go from here?
Whispering Hell maybe like Shrunken Head.
Oh,
maybe.
nice stun right there, and is able to get away. That was pretty much pure luck. Like, actually just pure lucky timing there from Nox. He could have possibly been killed by Bubbles. Probably not. Would have required a power throw from Luna.
That would have actually been a pretty easy power throw, I think.
And now Magebane taking a lot of damage, no gore, and Engineer in position with the a portal key. Fine, actually getting a portal key nice and early here, playing the secondary support. And things are starting to click for Excellent. They've got portal keys, 4 of them, and they're going to start looking for some massive pickoffs.
You know, I think what Hellborn needs to do is that you need to have Moon be a little bit active with the bubbles and maybe set up a couple kills to delay some time. Because Bubble silence into kill field with Magebane auto attacks could pretty much kill any hero in the game right now.
Yeah, it certainly could. Magebane hit
Shield
relatively
Breaker.
fast. Is that Shield Breaker on
Silhouette.
Silhouette?
It's good if they can utilize it, you know, to
just
kill Magebane a couple of times. But the thing is, Silhouette's pretty squishy. He could be killed himself by the Magebane Bubbles combo.
Yeah. And this is very much so a mid-game oriented pickup. Looks like up top, Pestilence gonna have to back off. There's a few Minotaurs coming in. They did show themselves, but Pesty is just gonna drop a swarm. A goodbye. Silhouette trying to man up right here. Nice kick into a beautiful turret. Red power throw does clean up Silhouette. So the only saving grace right there was that red power throw. That would have otherwise been a pretty big disaster. But nice job coming in from Vinsky with that one.
The biggest thing is that he died before Slicks died, so he got the XP.
That is pretty big. Level 12 for Bubbles now. And that's kind of one of the problems with this build on Silhouette. You are extremely squishy. With no lifesteal, you can be farming the jungle and whatnot, and you're going to take at least some damage. And
He needs to make sure that portal key and that shield breaker, otherwise it's pretty much wasted.
I 100% agree with you. The mid-game item build-up, if he does not have a very significant impact over the next 10 minutes, it's going to be wasted, and I feel like Excellent's going to be in a really bad position.
Yeah, pretty much. Imagine if, say, that was like Whispering Helm and I don't know, like say
Firebrand. No, yeah, it's a Firebrand.
Grips.
And a steam staff going towards a wing bow.
No.
Please.
Like that could say the portal key was like Whispering Helm, and say that the shield breaker was your way to Shrunken Head.
Oh,
he
yeah.
lives there. So it's just item choice is gonna make a big difference. He needs to make sure he uses that ganking item choice to affect and get it, because that's why he went those items, just to make sure you utilize it, which he has a little bit, I think.
Yeah, he actually could have a Whispering Helm and a Shrunken Head right now instead of the portal key and a shield breaker too. So, gonna have to at least try to continue utilizing those. Right now, though, gonna be generating a little bit of pressure with a split push. Silhouette gonna be up top, pushing in while the rest of the team moves up the middle lane and trying to explore the jungle.
Would be in a little trouble here.
No.
Let's see, Pestilence blinked away. I think he knows something's up. I think he'll TP bottom or mid or something. Or you can just blink.
Nope. He's going to be all right. Pestilence himself going to be moving into the bottom lane, maybe looking to set up a clone to keep with the Forest or Ophelia as they are pushing that area. The top tower going to go down. There's a TP here on Engineer and Silhouette as well as Lodestone. Oh, this is going to be good counter kills in the bottom lane. There's the 3 TPs. Going to get the stun on to Keeper the Forest immediately. And looks like Keeper going to be sent to town by Ophelia. Nice job by Shams. There's the rocket drill forward as Shams is now going to be the one that's in trouble. Has the Storm Spirit available. Not going to be using it though. Shams will go down.
His Torque could be in a little bit of trouble. I think he will. Did he get spotted? Oh, he's definitely spotted now.
And gets the chain reaction off with the impalement. That's huge. Bubble's going to go down right here. Now Magebane going to try to man up, but will not actually help out. Nice keg going to be attempted, but just barely dodged. And so that was a big counter kill into Bubbles. This might set up a tier 2 tower mid.
If Moon can get bottom tower, it was a beneficial trade for Excellent, but the thing is tmsR, they just need to get to this super supreme late game. Their Magebane is going for a better late game build than, let's say, the Nox is. So if they can just trade somewhat efficiently, they should be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for that, and Torture might actually just die in
He's
this
gonna
bottom
die,
lane.
man.
Absolutely
Yeah,
is.
huge mistake. Does Moon have a teleport? He should need to TP out. Oh no.
Could be in trouble. He's going to be seeking refuge from the Minotaurs. Misses the Impale, though. And Pestilence going to be looking for the autos. No gore.
Oh man, that was close.
That was sketchy. Top lane. Going to force another TP coming in right here. This is going to be Silhouette this time. We'll clean up this creep wave pretty effectively. And so far, I mean, what has her shield breaker done? It's been 6 minutes now since she picked up the shield breaker. And she's gotten a little bit involved, I guess. She has picked up 2 kills in that time.
It's been useful, but the bigger thing is Bassett's has a sheep stick now, soldier sheep stick. So Moon's life just got so much harder, man. You have no idea.
Yeah, I actually love this pickup on Bassett's.
Like Moon has to have supreme positioning. Oh, what's going on top lane?
Moon actually in a little bit of trouble here. That's the Energizer going off by Engineer. Trying to get the slow. It's not going to happen. And Dust going to be going off. They did spot Magebane. Will Pestilence be able to close the distance? They're going around the side. This could be actually a pretty decent bait coming in. They see a Luna, but not going to go for her. So good job by Moon getting his juking boots on.
So do you think Moon's going to go full Dota 2 here? Or is he going to go Heart next? Or is he going to go Shrunken Head?
He's got the Geometer's Bane, right? Yeah, he did just go
almost has it
for the Geometer's Bane. I think that he's gonna go Shrunken Head. No,
yeah?
I think he's gonna go Heart.
Yeah, I think Heart might be better here. Key thing is he has to make sure he pops the Shrunken Head every time, where it's I don't know. I guess they're both fine, but we'll see.
I think
we're
not
there yet.
It's going to be a little bit better of an item for split pushing, perhaps.
Free Concord, they probably could have fought this if they had vision of it, but unfortunately just don't.
Yep, one animated tree going to be coming on in here, but Silhouette already going to pick up that token of life. Magebane is, of course, split pushing like crazy.
Top. He probably should have done this before, but He's probably gonna go.
Nope. She's gonna force up the creep
He
right
sees
first.
assets. He's gonna have to TP out. Oh. Could get caught here.
And there's the rocket drill. No stun into the sheepstick. Shatterstorm is applied, but oh, there's the actual stun right here, and they might get Magebane. He's trying to get away. He is slowed down significantly. Pestilence has a stun in 1 second. Will he get it off? Oh, misses it! And Lodestone short blinks. Pestilence is going to be looking for a first hit gore right here, and will not find it.
Oh man, Moon is so
no.
lucky. How many? There was not a single bash during all of that.
No, there wasn't. That's a 25% chance, and now they're going to get turned around on, perhaps. Luna is coming over, going to drop no ward. Lodestone going to get caught out right here, and now Pestilence getting stunned down by the Minotaurs. Nice micro. Lodestone trying to get away. Is going to rocket drill, but is it going to matter? Has a portal key in 2 seconds. Might be able to get away right here. Not going to happen. Bubbles gets in there with the Song of the Sea. Finishes him off. No problem.
See, so Nox has 3,000 gold saved up. There's a couple options. You can go Shrunken Head. You can go, let's say, Wingbow with the token and just go high ground, or you can go Savage Mace. But it just depends how they want to play the game out. Really, they could go for a all-in push with the token. Let's say like 1 minute left.
Nice catch on Keeper of the Forest down here. He tried to get up onto a high ground spot and TP out of there. But simply it was not to be. Pew managed to scout him out with some vision and then was able to drop the dust to actually get the perfect positioning. And finally finishes off that tower up in the top lane as Silhouette was starting to push out the bottom lane just a little bit here. She's got 3,800 gold and a shield breaker level 3. Does she go for another straight damage item, or does she need to pick up a Shrunken Head right now?
I mean, the thing is, she is kind of vulnerable to Bubbles and Magebane right now if she does not get Shrunken Head, so yeah, that could be a choice. Or you could just say, let's say, get Wingbow or Savage Mace and just go. You know, they're just gonna go now anyways, it looks like. And if that's the case, you should just buy Shrunken Head. There's no reason not to.
Gonna apply some pressure. They want Magebane in the bottom lane here. The Shatterstorm did go off, and there's the auto attacks. No sheep. It's already been used. No gold. I think Brodex's Pestilence is broken. Like, I honestly think that his gore is broken. This is a 25% chance.
Yeah.
I've seriously seen like 1 impale on Magebane, or 1 gore on Magebane in the past like 25 minutes.
Magebane's being stalked here. Could be in trouble.
He is. So what, gonna try for the tree grapple right here. Oh, they turn it around though. The Rook gonna be going off right here. They do take down Engineer. The red power throw comes in and Silhouette is gonna go down. That's a token of life. Here comes Pestilence though. Gonna get the impalement off. Yeah, there's the impale into the chain reaction. Storm Spirit number 1 gonna be going off. Silhouette trying to get away with that Shrunken Head. It looks like she should be able to get out of here. Bubble's gonna be shell surfing down. Finds a lodestone. Gonna get sheeped and turned on. There's the stun coming in with the auto attacks to finish off Bubbles. Pestilence gonna be okay, Moon. Yeah, Ophelia gonna be in some trouble right here. Moon does manage to get on out of there. Back onto Aluna though. Pestilence and Lodestone trying to bring her down. They will succeed. Moon was chasing the Silhouette, but was not able to successfully run her down. That was a brilliant setup by the Root, but unfortunately, Pestilence and Lodestone were just able to get there in time.
I mean, a 3-for-1 and a token kill. It was still a good trade. It was a trade they needed to make. Now they don't have to worry about a token push.
I gotta say, the Storm Spirits saved the crap out of Moon. Like,
he would have died.
Yeah, he would have died a couple of times right there. And I mean, I saw the Storm Spirit be completed on Ophelia nearly 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, something like that. And then another one by Bubbles about 3 or 4 minutes ago. And they are very much so all in on this bubble, or on this Moon Meander Magebane.
I think since they have 2 Storm Spirits, you should definitely go Hearth this game. He's not going to get bursted down. Might as well just go for the full tank.
Oh, sheep onto a Luna. There's the Shadowstorm combo coming in. The Storm Spirit not really helping too much. And Aluna will go down. That was a big cooldown to be used just to kill a level 9 Aluna, but with that death, they might be able to put some additional pressure on this middle tower. And so they shall attempt to.
They don't have Pestilence yet, though, and Keeper Root's up. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do much. They're just gonna farm their opposing jungle while Moon farms their jungle. So
Moon doing a good job trying to close that distance to Silhouette, but Nox is he's still remaining pretty damn big himself. 563 gold per minute. Unfortunately, the way that he's chosen to build, this will not carry him past like 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
Hang on.
I think.
The thing is, you have Pestilence, or they're banking a base push, but it's minus 18 armor plus minus.
That's true.
6.
24. And that's pretty significant. Bottom tower is taking a lot of damage. They do manage to get a kill on the Slicks up here in the middle lane. This Rax in the bottom lane gonna get glyphed up here. Magebane and Keep of the Forest going hard. They will take down the tower in the middle lane. And this is not gonna be a free Rax as Magebane is being locked down a little bit. Yep, will be Rax. And now Magebane trying to get out of there and will do so. Pestilence went for an illusion with the Impale there. Just getting juked out. Moon is just completely outplaying them in these circumstances.
Well, the sheep was on cooldown when Bubbles went in, or he used sheep on Bubbles, so that was still on cooldown. But yeah, Moon is just, I don't know.
He's on another level.
Yeah.
He needs to tell them to get on his level.
Nox went Rift Shards here, and I think he just went it because he wanted some item. He wanted to use his gold because they want to force another fight, it looks like, so that makes sense, definitely. But, you know, you're saying how the Shield Breaker is bad, but it's really not, because...
Oh, I didn't say it was bad. I said it wasn't going to carry him super late.
Usually Shield Breaker is bad in the late game, but since you have Pestilence on your team, it's still effective as an item, because it's 18, then 22 with Souls, 28 with Shield Breaker, if they're on the same target.
Yeah, it could get pretty dang insane. Now, this middle Rax is going to be rather susceptible. Magebane has a TP up and available, but...
He could go Wingbow here, though. I think he's... Yeah, there it is. That's a huge item pickup. Now he just needs Heart next, but, you know, they could fight now. He's probably untouchable right now. Or maybe he's not untouchable, but it's still really nice item.
Oh, he's going to go hard here. There's the Sheep Stick, though. Pestilence is going to get in there, and they just actually blow him up. But he is going to survive with Storm Spirit number 1. There's Storm Spirit number 2 going to be going off as well. He turns himself around and then walks directly into Pestilence. That's not ideal. No buyback available on Moon Meander. They're going to get Ophelia right here as well. And anybody else that sticks around will die. Gotta run. And there's the Minotaur Sun trying to buy them time. But this is probably going to be 2 sets of racks. Engineer holding it down in the bottom lane.
It was a little deep. Got really overconfident when he got that Wingbow pickup.
Well, you said that he was impervious, and he's like, yeah, guys, Sender said that I can't die, so...
It's because his team wasn't close enough, really. The keeper was too far to interrupt, and he blinked in first, but yeah.
Scylla has a double damage. This is 2 sets of racks and probably a base tower. Like, they're linking nacho cheese all over the place. Nox, target the damn racks. What are you doing? Actually going to swap back to a minion. They're actually going for a 3rd set of racks right here. 24 seconds on Magebane. They might be able to get this. Take all 3 sets of melees, but no, I think they're going to back up. Spending a little bit too much time chasing other targets. At least putting in a substantial amount of damage. Great job coming in from Team Excellent as they're looking to close this one out, Sender.
I mean, they do have a significant gold. I mean, okay, how much is a 12k gold lead? It is an advantage. They do have 1 lane Rax advantage.
2?
But...
No, 1.
No, 1.
Right.
I wouldn't say that they're in... I would say they're in a slight advantage. You know, tmsR might have been actually slightly ahead before because they had the Rax advantage and Moon had just got a big item pickup. But now, yeah, Team Excellent are definitely in the driver's seat. But it's by no means over.
No, certainly not. It's very, very hard to count out a Magebane with this kind of support around him out from the game. But Moon's definitely going to have to play a little bit more cautious than he did up in that top jungle. As what the hell is Engineer building? He just got some post-haste. Now he's got a Hellflower. Or excuse me, Arcana. Sold it again. Okay. I was thinking Fine might have actually been looking for a Refresher. Refresher or a Hellflower. Maybe a Hellflower. Portal Key Hellflower is pretty damn good against Magebane. And I think I'd actually like to see him pick up either a Sheep or a Hellflower at some point here.
Or just maybe a Void Talisman, just kite the Magebane.
Nope. Lock the Mage Bane down. Lock him down. The Legion team, knowing the kind of advantage that they're in, at least in map position, they're going to go straight for Concord. There's plenty of vision up here from the Hellborn team. They're 100% aware of this, but unfortunately, the negative armor strategy that you've got between Pestilence and Silhouette is not going to contribute to Concord dying any faster. And here's Engineer actually going to be porting back to town, trying to make sure that the backdoor strategy is not going to work. There's the energy field going to be going off right here. Where's the follow-up? Pestilence not able to get in there in time.
Top lane.
Top lane indeed. Silhouette is actually going to get credit for one of those towers. And we'll swap backwards. So trading middle tower for top tower.
Mage Bane is buyback. They could fight this Concord if they get there fast enough.
And doesn't look like they are. Bubble's going to go with the Shell Surf. Trying to snag the token. Not able. Did he kill it? He killed it.
Nemesis.
Okay. I like it. Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Bubbles does have a buyback.
Too.
And so if the Legion team tries to force this, Bubbles will buy back, no problem. In this case, though, I don't think they're going to try to force anything. Maybe they'll try to force the buyback with 3, but because their supports are in the base, probably not going to fully commit.
Probably not. But the thing is, they do need Bubbles to set up the initiation. Lodestone did get a shrunken head, so he's going to be hard to kill.
Lodestone's kind of insanely big right now, like 400 gold per minute. Demonic on Pestilence and another 500 gold here.
Mage Bane needs to get top. Mage Bane.
Oh, no TP. There's no TP.
Yeah. What's he doing?
I don't know, but they're about to give up high ground advantage here. There's Torture gonna get this ward of sight. Why? What the hell? Did they not see it? I guess they didn't see that ward of sight.
I don't know. He has a TP. Okay, sporting. Is he gonna buy anything, or is he just gonna go in? Oh, he's a DD. They should go. Go YOLO. Kill that Silhouette.
Oh, that's a double damage Mage Bane. Absolutely. 30 seconds left on that one. Bubbles going to be going in. There's still perfect vision being given by Fitzky's ward. Melarax is taking a lot of damage. Silhouette might need to just Shrunken Head and go. And that Melarax is going to go down here. Pestilence going in right now. Aluna going to be in a lot of trouble immediately. The root is going to be going off. Silhouette taking a lot of damage in the background. But Mage Bane having a Geometer's Bane, but he is going to go down. He has buyback available right now. Buys back immediately. The range rack's going to be taking some pressure. There's a Storm Field onto Pestilence. So Pestilence is going to be forfeit. Oh, Mana Void going to be enough to bring him down very, very low. Nox is back here. And Nox might be the one that's in trouble right now. Has the portal key available. Choosing not to use it.
Oh, is that the game?
There's no buyback on Nox. Why did Nox stop portal key right there? Like, am I insane? It was off cooldown, and it was...
He got shielded, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Engineer and Lodestone going to try for a little bit of a trade right here. They both do have TPs on them. And I don't know, Sender. This could be the game right here. If Mage Bane is able to get in there and thrown, or are they going to go straight and try to take a second set of racks? That does appear to be what they're doing. The good fortification going to be going out right here. Pestilence going to buy back. There's Torture resurrecting. And, oh, Pestilence going in right here. They're going to catch Mage Bane with that keg. There's the Sheepstick going to be coming out as well. Engineer does not have an energy field. There's the Shatter Storm going to be going off, but it's not going to be in time. Nice Storm Spirit once again. And Mage Bane was able to get out of there. Sent to base by Ophelia. So, not going to be game or anywhere near close. But they do secure another melee rack. So, it's 2 melee racks down in favor of the Legion team. And 3 melee racks down in favor of the Legion.
I think Moon needs to just buy a Shrunken Head. He's getting Sheepstick, and he's not connecting with all the hits he needs to do. He could go the heart route, but
Oh, they're going to catch Lodestone right now. He does have a Shrunken Head, but no TP. If they have enough damage to bring him down, he does blow the Shrunken Head. Moon, they're not going to be going in there. They do have a small window now with that Shrunken Head being on cooldown, however.
Is that enough, though? They go high ground?
Oh, they're actually going to cheat Moonmander right now. And Moonmander will go down. He has a buyback available. Will they convert on this one? Aluna going to drop as well. That's Ophelia. Illusions right there is Ophelia. And looks like the Bubbles will try to retreat. Aluna does not have a buyback. Moon, his last buyback is going to be forced here in just a second. High ground is achieved. Moonmander buys out on a Warhammer and now does not have enough money for a buyback. Nope, will buy back right now, and they're going to catch Bubbles immediately. Bubbles goes down. Moonmeander going hard, trying to bring down Pestilence. The root's going to be used just a little bit too late, though. Sheepstick onto Moonmeander, but he gets Storm Spirited, trying to get away, and the Legion team is going to pull back after losing Torture. They call it a day. Moon going back in. We'll try to find one more. Looks like Engineer is going to be able to get out of there. So close to him. Nice red power throw. Catches Pestilence, and that's a really, really big power throw from Fitsky.
Mm-hmm. He's going to force his last buyback, maybe.
Certainly could.
Did they lose anything there, other than a buyback?
Buyback on Moon, buyback on Bubbles.
Okay.
They're both out now. Keeper of the Forest route is on cooldown for 75 seconds. They have the ultimate from Bubbles available. And Torture gonna be resurrecting in about 8 seconds here. Nox, you cannot get caught out. Does not have the money for a buyback. He does not have money for a buyback.
His shrunken head was on cooldown.
So careful.
That could have been the game right there.
Nox playing hyper aggressive. Luna is back in base defending right now. And they do save Pestilence from having to buy back. So good posturing coming out of Nox. That was ballsy, but it worked.
Moon has to farm a shrunken head for this next team fight. It's incredibly important.
Invis is bottled up on Bubbles. We'll see if he does try to use that one to make something happen here. Pestilence still has not finished up the Demonic Breastplate, unfortunately. Having to save up for buybacks and having to blow one in a team fight about 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, just putting him into the position where he's unable to finish up that Demonic, which is going to be an extremely important item. Ugh.
Keeper has a Storm Spirit too.
Oh, they're catching Ophelia right here. She is going to go down after being blinked sheep. Magebane going to get out of there. And does Ophelia have a buyback?
Yep.
Does. Might have to blow it right here. The range rack's going to take some significant damage. Just dodge backward. There's the Kelp Field going to be going on to 2.
Kill Engineer.
And there's the Shrunken Head going to be activated. In the background, it will be Engineer that it does go down. The Root going to be catching a few right here. Void Talisman for Bubbles trying to keep himself alive. But Mageman getting Storm Spirited one more time. The Shadow Storm going to be going off. But Mageman is able to blink out of there. Bubbles going to be going down in the foreground. Going to use the Storm Spirit onto himself, but she will die. Luna going to go down, and Ophelia is dead as well. There's the Shrunken Head from Magebane. But is it going to be enough? He's going in 1-on-4. Pestilence stunning him right through that Shrunken Head. He has to blink out one more time. The range rack's going to be going down here. Cliff Fortification is up. On the other side of things, creeps are working on the base, but it's not going to be enough. They're looking for mega creeps right now, Sender, and I think they might find him. Magebane looking to go in one more time. Has the swarm on him for another 15 seconds. One more set of ranged racks stands between this Legion team and some mega creeps. Looks like Keeper of the Forest going to be in trouble as he blinked in and gets annihilated. Moonmander goes in, is able to take down Torture, but gets Sheepstick down, and he will likely, yes, he will drop. Nox with the double tap. The range rack's going to be dropping here, and that is going to do it. Mega creeps in favor of Team Excellent and Sender. That should be game.
That's it.
Sender doesn't know what to say, guys. Oluna gets annihilated. Now, Silhouette does go down right there, but Bubble is going to be in some trouble as well. I see Will Storm Spirit himself to save him for a brief second. Ophelia going to get sheeped down and killed. And that's it. tmsR is going to be eliminated here from Diamond Division Cycle number 1. And Team Excellent goes to the top 3. Sender, I mean, this is... I don't think that anybody expected Pew and the guys to get this far in the tournament, but they are playing phenomenally this weekend.
Yep, they are definitely playing their best, and they had a better lineup this game. Like the tmsR had such a rough early game when you're running Magebane, Luna, Ophelia versus the triple stun, and Moon just couldn't get the start he needed, and then they came back in the game, but it just wasn't enough. One critical mistake by Moon. And he just never got enough items. He needed to get at least another item or 2 and life still going before he could truly take that in the late game.
Yeah, the split push just unfortunately wasn't as effective when you had so many farmed players with portal keys and sheeps. I mean, the 4 portal keys, they did a really great job of actually designing their team around, and especially their item progression around trying to keep that mage main from doing the split push that he wanted to do. But in the end, you got to give a ton of credit right there to Team Excellent on just playing extremely, extremely well. And tmsR, and we've talked about it time and time again, that they are a new team with a lot of star power, but things are needing time to click. It is not clicking as fast as they would like it to be. And, well, losing a player after today, Sham's going to be retiring. We'll see who they fill that void with, and if that's going to be the difference that they need to actually turn this into a championship-level team.
Yeah, you know, like I said earlier, I definitely agree with you. I think we need more time to develop as a team. And today, Team Excellent, they come out on top, and tomorrow they will face Team USA in the loser bracket finals. And we'll be able to see, are they going to make it to the grand finals? I don't know, only time will tell.
Only time will tell indeed. But guys, that one's going to be coming up tomorrow on HoNcast. Team USA going to be taking on Team Excellent in the losers bracket finals. One of the teams going to be taking on State Green in the grand finals. The other, well, they're going to have to be satisfied with third, but make sure to tune into that one. For today and for Colecast, that's actually going to do it for our coverage. Sender, as always, want to thank you for being here, taking some time out of your weekend to cast with me.
Yeah, it was fun being here, Beef. We got some pretty good games today, actually. And just want to give a shout out to my team, Internet Gangsters. Shout out to some online friends, Brendan Who, The Island, and Z Freak. And lastly, shout out to my social media for Facebook and Twitter at Sender with 4 R's.
There you go. Make sure to follow Sender, guys. And, well, you can make sure to follow me on my social media at BeefPopPie1 as well. Make sure to do that on Facebook and Twitter for all of your up-to-the-minute updates on what Colecast is up to. We won't be casting tomorrow, but be back here on Monday with some Scrimcast Live. Looking forward to that one. I'll be taking tomorrow off, well, mostly because HoNcast is going to be covering it, and hopefully to stop being sick so I don't have to take so much of this cold medication or whatever it is. But I had a lot of fun today. I hope that you guys did as well. If you did, make sure to hit that follow button here on Colecast as well. And check out the subscription option. It really does help me out quite a bit to make my time here in Heroes of Newerth a little bit more sustainable. But once again, guys, that's going to be tomorrow on HoNcast, 12 p.m. EDT, 1800 CEST. The Losers Bracket Finals. Team Excellent taking on Team USA. Until next time, though, this is Beef with, well, Colecast and Sender. And we're out of here. Take it easy.